Big Femi adding a shoulder roll to his game. Anthony Joshua is back in the gym training for the winner of Usky Tyson Fury. We all know it's a possible rematch, and Anthony Joshua may be delayed in getting that fight, but what's on everybody's mind besides that is who is Anthony Joshua going to fight next, because whoever he fights next, man, I can't wait to see it, and I can almost guarantee a knockout. I have to say, Anthony Joshua has found his guy in Ben Davison. You know what I'm saying? Ben Davison deserves a lot of credit for repairing and getting Anthony Joshua back up to par, because the dude looked nice, man. And like I said, head screwed on straight, not worried about what people are talking about, not worried about what people are saying. His biggest fear has happened already, and that is losing. He has lost several times, so he got that up under his belt. He's seen how you can rise and you can fall, and people will love you and people will hate you. He's went through all the stages. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we are looking at Anthony Joshua entering his prime. You know what I'm saying? This is the prime version of Anthony Joshua. Most of the time, the version that we get of Anthony Joshua now, had he slow roasted it, let's not forget Anthony Joshua was fast tracked. Had he slow roasted it, this is the version we would have got earlier on. But since he was so ambitious and still green, he had to fumble through things. But now we at the point where we're seeing a prime AJ. Now, this is the funny thing about the whole scenario. Green AJ, you know what I'm saying, or AJ that's still learning on the job, and he's still learning now. Let's not forget, as big as AJ is and as big as of a payday that he offers, let's not forget how hard it was for him to get fights. Look at all the people that he offers fights, from Fury to Wilder to Ortiz to all these things. Let's not forget that at some point in time, Anthony Joshua couldn't find a fight. As big as he was, as big as a payday that he'll give, let's not forget that he had a hard time finding fights. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget why Andy Ruiz came into the play. You know what I'm saying? That was supposed to be Deontay Wilder. If you have forgotten, that was supposed to be Wilder. So if he was having a hard time getting opponents while he was still wet behind the ears, so to speak, I know they're looking at this version of Anthony Joshua, and it's probably just going to be more difficult. But the questions everybody asking is who he's going to fight next. I've already suggested Deontay Wilder. Some people turned it down. Some people say, oh, I don't want to see that, this and that bull crap. We need to do that just to rectify boxing, because that was a fight that should have happened. And I still want to see it. I can't imagine why nobody wouldn't want to see it. It's not like we have a whole bunch of people in the heavyweight division doing a lot of things. Anthony Joshua is blazing the trail. And at this point, he's carrying the division. Not to take nothing away from Usky, but he just hasn't done what Anthony Joshua has done in the heavyweight division due to the fact that he's just new to the heavyweight division. Not saying that he won't, he probably will. But as of right now, AJ has fought anybody who is anybody in the heavyweight division. So the question is, where do we go from here? Because it's no doubt that Anthony Joshua is looking to hurt the next person that he gets in the ring with. I believe his confidence is high. His head is on straight. And like I said, man, my man looking sharp. I must admit that I enjoy watching him and his journey. I enjoy watching what he goes through. It's been a while since I have really enjoyed watching somebody rise like Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like a movie. Anytime his fights come up or anything's happening with him, you know what I'm saying? It's good for all of boxing, And to show you how much Anthony Joshua has an effect on boxing, I'm going to call people to pull on their memory for a minute, okay? Just to show how much this man has an effect on boxing. Do you guys remember when AJ lost? Do you guys remember that? Content creators, do you remember when AJ lost? Now tell me, when AJ lost, didn't your viewership drop? Am I the only one that remember that? It's like the boxing world just disappeared overnight. Content creators know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? When AJ lost, it was like a ghost town, bro. People could barely get 2,000 views and stuff like that. I remember it very clear. That's how much this guy has boxing on his back. If you remember what I'm talking about, then you know it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody views was hurt. Everybody that reported on boxing is like, people just gave up on boxing right after he lost. So it just goes to show you how much this man carries the sport on his back and how good for the sport he is, you know? But anyways, that's my opinion on this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.